2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Devin Booker.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing them.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. MP out there with Curry. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Phoenix, perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Mark Williams is out there with O'Neal. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storyline have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Yeah, at this point, we're shocked if Steph even misses one of those.
Fires for 3. No good from Booker. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Gillespie. Out to Brooks from past the arc. The Warriors pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Now Booker, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Williams a screen on MP. O'Neal finds Brooks, just 4 to shoot. Over Butler. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
MP, good.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Gillespie, the pass to Booker. And the shot goes down.
Attacking the heart of that defense. Booker knows where to get his shots.
Pass to Butler. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. On the wing, Green. On its way from Curry for 2. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
For 3, Booker gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And it's blocked. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Crops in the layup for 2. He's got 9.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Now here's Butler. A 23-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here's Brooks. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Kerr. And it's Gillespie missing. MP looking around. Outside, Green, out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
And let's review some numbers for Curry. 45 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Here's Gillespie. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Suns moving the ball around. Off target from outside. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here is Butler. Scoreless thus far to end the cold streak. Rebound by Williams.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Gillespie. Brooks down low. MP's there. And that one's good. Brooks.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at the Warriors. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And checking out Phoenix, down 5 spots from them.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Now here's Butler. Still scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And the shot goes in.
And you see him flexing a little bit after that finish. Butler just shrugging off the defense.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. 3-pointer, Brooks. Warriors with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Now Booker after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And there it is for him. Booker's got 11.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Booker against MP. Booker. Rebound by Butler.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now, here's Butler, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And Butler makes just enough from out there that you have to respect him.
Here's Gillespie. Outside Williams. Pass to Brooks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Outside Butler. From the arc. And another three for Golden State.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Brooks outside. Pass to Gillespie. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Al Horford. Outside Butler. Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
The free throw drops for Butler. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Moody comes in for Green, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Now, here is O'Neal. 8 points his last outing. No good from Booker.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
O'Neal with the steal. Goodwin with it. Butler covering with the step back. Goodwin kicks to Booker. And the Suns miss again. Warriors leading by 6. And a wide open look for MP. And Butler with the second chance points. Butler's got 12.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
MP against Booker. Over MP. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. 13 points in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Butler against Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the
Butler pass to Moody. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Warriors lead by 8. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Pass to Goodwin. Allen surveying the D. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one. Good defense by MP.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me. Guys,
Thanks a lot, Allie. And yes, it's good.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And Booker kicks to Allen. There's O'Neal with the three. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 12. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Butler. Stolen by O'Neal. On the wing, Booker. A floater. Not going to go that time. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And here are the Suns now. Following Porzingis' 3. Dunn sets a screen for Allen. Takes the 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Suns trail by 17. Pass to Iguodala. Allen left side. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Bouye. And the Suns miss again.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Bouye. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Warriors leading by 19 points. Butler passes to Melton. Right side, Butler. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Bouye. Still yet to score. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Goodwin missing. Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And he makes that one. Butler's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Here's Goodwin. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. MP's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. In third, the Warriors.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Brooks. Allen outside. They set the pick to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Golden State.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Allen for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And here's Golden State. They've got a 13-2 run going. MP passes to Porzingis. And here is Butler. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to MP. Podziemski. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Booker from the arc.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Moody. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Moody's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from MP. The second chance effort, and it's Porzingis laying it in. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
And the Suns call time. The Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Al Horford. He's checked in for Moody. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. So it's Phoenix now. Top of the key, Booker. O'Neal a screen on MP. Back to O'Neal. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Now we get a chance to check out Devin Booker.
Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. MP outside. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Yep, that one goes in there. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just another shot that Booker has perfected, the little floater.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 20-4 run. Brooks against Butler. Nice D from Brooks.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Iguodala. Hasn't made one yet. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 20-6 run. MP dishes to Curry. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Wow, nobody has a softer touch than this guy. Beautiful floater by Curry.
The Suns shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Pass to Gillespie. Suns moving the ball around. They set the pick. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
MP outside. MP with a screen on O'Neal. Green kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. Pulls up. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Pass to Iguodala. Here's Booker. And it's Brooks in the corner. Shoots from 14. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Curry's shot is good.
Now that is nice right there. Curry on the move and finishing it off.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Lakers.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Now here's Booker. Yep, it counts. Booker's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, great handle there by Booker. He created all of the space he needed.
Timeout called the Warriors. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and re-space, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Williams is checked in for Phoenix. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Podziemski with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Green with a screen for Curry. Off target with his three.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Gillespie, that's good.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
MP fires from way outside. And again, no good by Golden State. The Suns shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Pass to Booker. Now here's Williams, guarded by Horford. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Booker.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And a deep three from Curry. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker the pass to Williams. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Warriors leading by 22. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Curry with the bucket.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now Booker, he's got 21. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. It's good. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green inside the 3-point line. Doesn't go that time. Suns shooting 40% from the field. Brooks kicks to Booker. And that one is good. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Warriors lead by 20. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Phoenix Suns.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Okay, and now let's check out the power rankings as we move through the middle of the season.
You know, for the Suns, they've impressed me since the last rankings. They may have a higher ceiling than I thought.
Yeah, you know, they're putting it together, man. Could be interesting finish to this season if they keep at it.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Curry. Butler on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors.
This is how Jimmy Butler likes to operate. He welcomes the challenge inside.
Back to Brooks. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker, no good. Warriors leading by 22. Down low, here's MP. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brooks the pass to O'Neal. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. Butler against Brooks. Stolen by Brooks. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Count it. 25 points for Devin Booker.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And here is Curry. He's got 16. The shot off that time. Booker in the corner. Here's the 3. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Outside Butler. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
O'Neal from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green with a screen on O'Neal. Here's Butler to the paint. 4 on the shot clock. Horford kicks to Green. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Booker finds Williams. Here's Gillespie. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Warriors leading by 13. MP outside. Pass to Horford. Now here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Curry's got 19 points.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Outside Williams. Here's Gillespie. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal from long range. Al Horford with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Curry. Butler feeling out of it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
You know, there's always a lot of talk around Jimmy Butler, but the fact is this. When the game is on the line, Butler can raise his effort level. It's almost unmatched in this league.
That free throw good from Butler. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow.
To see numbers for Butler, averaging about 27 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said, this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you guys.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Curry. He's got 19. MP outside. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Hits the three-point bomb. Butler's got 7 now in this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Gillespie. Horford against Williams. Now Brooks. O'Neal from long range. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists now tonight. MP outside. Butler against Brooks. Kicks it out to MP. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry passes to MP. Here's Green, and he drops it in from the low post.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Pass to Gillespie. Another three for Phoenix.
Now, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Curry. He's got 19. Now Butler. Over Brooks, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Suns trail by 17. Here's Gillespie. He has 7. Williams finds Brooks. Banked in off the glass. Brooks has got 6 points.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Butler. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Checked in for Devin Booker. Porzingis is checked in for Golden State. Moody comes in for Draymond Green. Williams with the ball. He has 6. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Moody. Back to Porzingis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
And just wanting it more there. You got to like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Suns making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
And over the last 10 games, they have done a great job at getting the shots they want and shooting a high percentage.
Suns trail by 20. Pass to Williams. Now Allen. The 10-footer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. And here is Moody. Outside Butler. Rebound by Williams.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Goodwin kicks to Allen. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Butler, guarded by O'Neal. Butler passes to MP. Curry outside, connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And so here's Phoenix. Now here's Goodwin. Back to Allen. Allen with the screen for Brooks. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, it's Butler's night. They have gone to him repeatedly, and you see why.
Now Allen. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Williams, a screen on Curry. Allen passes to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Good on the second free throw. And here is MP. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Santos. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Williams. The Warriors making the shot. 5 to shoot. Pass to Goodwin. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Porzingis. Over Williams. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Bouye. Nothing on the board. Goodwin feeling it out. Nobody near Allen. And the Suns miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Podziemski finds MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Suns shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Dunn with a screen on MP. Pass to Williams. Dunn dishes to Williams. He gets it in there. He's got 9.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Podziemski. To the middle, trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Williams. Allen outside. Dunn left side. Sinks the triple. Dunn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Well, he's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Unfortunately, that's not a walk-it-off type of situation. That's just tough. You know, it didn't look good when we saw him go down.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Butler, DeAnthony Melton out there with Podziemski. Then there's Moses Moody, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Now Melton, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Allen kicks to Booker. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Down at the elbow. Back to Booker. Off the run. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. 32 points for Devin Booker.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts.